Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Fire.
New Saikudo victim comes forward, saying he finished inside her without protection in evil Las Vegas hotel room. Oh my god. What do you mean finish? Finish what? Writing a story? Bro, what a title. I know. Bro, this is crazy. Okay, let's watch it. Let's hear it out. Surely it's reasonable and not dumb.
I went to evil Las Vegas alone.
Okay.
But I wasn't alone.
Mm-hmm.
I shared a hotel room
Oh
with
no.
Saikuno.
Oh my gosh.
But I didn't know that he had other intentions. And I didn't ask him to share a room with me. I just simply asked him, "Hey, are you going to evil Las Vegas?" He said yes. And I said, "Oh, I'm trying to go this year. I'm looking at hotels and everything's so expensive. Do you pretty much have like any recommendations?" Like, I know he lives in Las Vegas.
I can already tell this is gonna be a doozy. It has been 45 fucking seconds, and I already think this bitch is retarded. Let's just get this straight. She says she went alone, but in reality, she messaged Saikudo first and told him about how she wants to go, but oh my god, everything is so expensive. Like, I'm not gonna lie, chat. If I was a dude and I was approached like this by a girl, like this, I would think she's hitting on me. Maybe that wasn't her intention, but we're already off to a bad start, okay? Also, I'm pretty sure this is a Nightmare on Elm Street sign. This is a ghost face mask on her wall. What is this? Jujutsu Kaisen, The Last of Us, Tupac Shakur, and I can't remember. I think this is a weed. What is it called? Tapestry. Yeah. Ghostface was all I needed to know. Yeah. I'm getting vibes for sure.
Oh, you're planning on coming. I actually have room. If you just wanna
DBD time.
like room with me. And I said, and I at first was not
Also, what does the 3 of Hearts mean? Does anybody know? I don't know what that means.
against it. I was like, are you sure? Like, no, I don't want to intrude. Like, I don't mind getting my own hotel and all this. Like, I was insistent on being like, oh no, it's fine. And then he said, no, like, I have extra room. I already paid for it. And I even asked him, I'm like, are you rooming with a group?
You're a woman, should know.
Or with friends?
I'm
And he
not a
said,
woman,
no,
apparently.
but there's 2 beds. So, like, you'll get your own bed. You know, like, yeah.
Okay.
So I took his offer.
Great. So you consensually agreed to be in a hotel room alone with a guy. A man rather. A person of the opposite sex, some might say. I wonder what else in this story is going to be completely consensual. Like, real head scratcher here. I don't know. Let's keep it going. Let's see what she has to say.
Being a dumbass, I took his offer. But I did later. I even offered to pay him back. I said, how much should I save up for accommodations? And he said, oh, no, you don't have to pay me back. Like,
completely irrelevant information, by the way, if you really think about it. She's trying to paint herself as like this innocent girl that just wanted a hotel room to go to this event, and then saying, I even offered to pay him back. I really didn't have any other intentions. Okay, then why didn't you just get your own hotel room or ask him for a hotel room on your own? Like, Newsflash, people don't just randomly go to stay in a hotel room alone with someone of the opposite sex that they barely know. Like, that just doesn't happen, brother. It does not.
I already have room for the hotel. You don't have to pay me back.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah, I shared a room with Sekuno.
Uh-huh.
At Evil Las Vegas. And we had plans to watch a movie together. We had plans to watch a horror movie together. Until Dawn. That movie's ass. Actually, I didn't even get to finish it, but that movie's ass. He has a hotel even though he lives in Vegas. Yes.
I don't know, man. That sounds like a date to me. Did you both just happen to want to watch the same horror movie? Like, you both showed up at, you showed up at the movie theater, or you rented a movie together and you watched a movie together in the same room? Like, oh my god, do you want to watch a movie? Me too. We should, like, totally do it together. Oh my god, how weird. No, you planned it. That's a fucking date. Like, why don't you just, like, show the logs where you were talking to him? You want to know why, chat? Why she won't show it? Because she knows it's gonna show she was likely being, like, flirtatious and display that she was a lot more into this than she is currently letting on, and framing it in a very specific way. The tone is enough for me.
We were watching the movie, and he started to get very angsty or something. I don't know how to explain it, but he pretty much tried to make a move on me.
Wow, no fucking way. The guy that lives in Las Vegas and therefore would not need a hotel room to go to any event in the city, who you consensually accepted to stay in a hotel room with, alone, with nobody else around, not even a friend, and go on a date and watch a movie with. You're telling me how he tried to make advances on you? I'm shocked. I'm floored. I'm appalled. How out of pocket for a man to do that? The fucking audacity. I'm getting my little pitchfork right now.
And
oh my god.
I was fully trying to say, like, I'm just here to watch a movie. Like, I'm just here to watch the movie. But me being a dumbass and not being very like, what's the word? Very strong in, like, mentally, not physically. I mean, like, maybe this is a people pleaser in me, but and maybe, I don't know, benefit of the doubt, or because I still thought he was cute, or I don't know.
I still thought he was cute. I don't know. Girl, what are you doing? You didn't have to fucking... You did not have to do this.
He tried to make a move on me. Resolute, I don't know. But
I'm crying, dude. I'm crying too, bro.
Like 30 minutes. Wow, I don't want to share that. I don't like sharing this on. This is, like, so personal. Like, I don't talk about my intimate life at all. But I don't sleep with anyone that I'm not dating.
Guys, listen to me. I want to say this early because I'm already thinking it and I don't want to like forget. I am all for defending women and women coming forward. Let's just be clear, and not being afraid to tell like to tell their stories if they went through something. But this so far, this is a fucking nothing burger. I want to be very clear, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it at all. He either raped you or you consensually fucked him. There is no in between. There's no maybe. There's no, oh, well, I thought he was cute. There's no gray area. You either consensually let him put his penis in you. I'm sorry. Or he held you down against your will. There's no, like, in between. Contrary to popular belief, consensually having sex with a guy and then regretting it later isn't rape, man. It's not, objectively. All I'm hearing so far is like, I consensually agreed with him to go to Vegas. I consensually agreed to stay in a hotel with him alone. I consensually accepted his advances while we were watching a movie. I consensually had sex with him. Keep in mind, by the way, she's trying to make it sound as bad as she possibly can. And yet, despite that, it still sounds entirely like normal and consensual. It's crazy. Yeah, the long pauses and the sniffles. Oh my god.
And it didn't happen that night.
It didn't happen that night?
I didn't want it to happen. So instead, I just gave him oral.
What? You gave him a blowjob? Please? What are you doing? This is so fucking retarded. I'm gonna lose my absolute fucking shit. What do you mean? I didn't want to do it, so I gave him a blowy. What are you fucking saying? Are you even listening to yourself, you dumb bitch? And let me guess, the next day after, going to the con alone and being in the hotel alone and you watch a movie together alone and then you suck his meat. He probably thought you were into him. You were. You gave him a blowy. He tried to have sex with you. Jeez, guys, I don't know. Dude, I think this is an open and shut case. My god, what a retard. This is retard alert. Like, I'm literally the soy chud. Ding, 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 ding. Gem alert, gem alert.
Okay. And then when he fell asleep, I got out of bed and I just ate a banana and I was just staring out the window. I was dissociating. I think I was straight up just dissociating. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? What just happened? And then in the morning, I barely slept that night. Then in the morning,
Wait, I didn't even catch that part until I read chat. She ate a banana. She was reminiscing. A banana of all things. I didn't even catch that, chat. I'm not gonna lie.
he didn't really want to talk about it.
She ate two, yes.
And I was just kind of trying to open it up and talk to him about like what happened. And then
what happened? You gave him a blowy. What?
We were gonna talk about it, I don't know, later or something. I don't know, but I can't remember. But he ends up hugging me.
Okay. That's nice.
But then pushes me onto the bed from the hug. And we end up having sex.
I And he used magic to make your clothes evaporate off your body. And then he mind controlled you into saying yes and was like, ooh, say yes. Wow, how horrible. I mean, honestly, this happens to everyone, chat. Can you blame her? I also accidentally go to a hotel room alone with another guy and suck his dick and then fuck him the morning after. That happens to the best of us. Am I right, fellas? Again, I'm making light of this situation, but I want everyone to remember that regret isn't rape, man. It's not. Nothing she's described sounds like he deceived her or tricked her or like held her down and freaking like hurt her. Like this entire thing so far is completely consensual and she knows it. So far, we're only what, like halfway through the fucking video? But so far, man, dude, this just reeks of clout chasing to me. This is just a girl that's mad that she didn't get picked and got used for a one-night stand and then ditched. Yeah, she got used. Yeah, sure, he porked her. She slobbered on his meat and then porked him. Like, yeah, he used her. But like, yeah, she got ditched. Because why else would you make this video if you're not accusing him of rape? Like, it makes no sense to me whatsoever. You're such a clout chaser. It's crazy. Yeah, he tooted and booted. Yeah, he freaking kicked it to the curb, bro.
And
oh my lord.
I didn't have it in me to tell him to stop, so I just let it happen. And while this was happening, while we were doing it, I always wear protection, and I only sleep with people I'm in a relationship with, so.
But here we are. On the second night.
I'm not used to one-night stands or anything like that.
But you gave him a blowy the first time. Okay.
But we were not using protection, and I'm legally hard of hearing, if you guys don't know already.
Okay.
But in the heat of the moment, he asked me if it was safe, and I didn't hear him, but I just said, and he finished inside of me, and then that was it. And
man, and I thought at least blowing his load inside of you wasn't gonna be consensual. He even asked you if it was okay to do it, and you said, you said yes. That is fucking crazy. Guys, I'm so serious. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. But I literally don't have a single piece of evidence to use against Saikuno. I'm serious. If he did something wrong, I would call it out and agree with her, but she hasn't provided one thing. Not one. He didn't even, like, comment her in the heat of the moment. Like, there's nothing for me to go off of here. The entire thing so far is clean and consensual. He even asked her, and she's like, I'm hard of hearing. It's like, okay, but he asked.
And then,
he was. Who gives a fuck? He's a cheater. That's established. You didn't have to at me with that, you fucking retard. It's not about that.
Just laid there for a little bit, and then I brought it up.
Didn't have to at me with that dumb shit.
I asked him straight up, when was your last relationship, and do you sleep around often? Like, is this normal for you? Because I told him straight up, I do not date with people. I do not sleep with people I do not date.
But you fucked him and gave him a blowy.
I do not sleep with people that I do not date. That is just a moral of mine.
But apparently it's only immoral so long as the guy isn't rich or has a bunch of clout and has thousands and thousands of followers. Like, imagine being in Sykkuno's shoes in this situation. A girl comes to stay in your hotel room with you alone. By the way, total side piece status if you're like renting a hotel room even though he lives in Vegas. You watch a movie together, she sucks your hog, and then you have sex the morning after? And directly after you're done having sex, she pulls the, I don't sleep with people I'm not dating. If I'm Sykkuno, I'm getting red flags immediately. That sounds like she's trying to like insinuate we should start dating and be inclusive. You just nutted in the girl, by the way. She said she's safe, but is she really? Is she trying to baby trap me? Maybe I'm paranoid, but this would concern me as a guy. That's just what I think. Yeah, we're dating now. Okay. And he lied to her. Yeah, sure. No, I get that. Like, that's already established. He's a cheater. I'm all for feeling bad for the wife and all this, but like, let's just think about it like from a even from a point of view of like he's single. She's still being a dumb bitch.
I find it very intimate with whoever. So, and I don't actually have I've only ever slept with 3 people. Well, 4 now. But I've only been in 3 relationships. So it was very new to me. I've never had a one night stand or anything like that. So I asked him, I'm like, is this normal for you? Like, do you sleep around a lot? And he said, no, I just, he was being
okay, he lied
the whole time.
Yeah, he lied.
I was asking
sure.
these questions, by the way. I'm like, then why did you sleep with me? And he said, oh, it just, giving me really half-ass answers,
Cause you're hot. Cause you're hot, and he got his dick hard, and then he was like, I need to bust a nut. That it's not. I'm sorry. Like, you're an objectively attractive woman. Like, what do you mean? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. Like, she's a pretty lady. He got his nut.
Like, oh, it's just, I've known you for a while, and I know you're very sweet, and you look nice. And then
you look damn. This Romeo, bro. This Romeo.
And I said, when was your last relationship?
Okay, so he lied. Sure. Yeah.
And he said 3 years ago.
Yep.
So
liar, pants on fire.
It's crazy that's why I feel so blindsided and backstabbed, because I asked these questions and they ended up being complete lies. So when I really felt blindsided and backstabbed by all the information that was coming out, I really was, because I asked those 2 questions. Like,
can I just interject for a moment? If a guy is inviting you to a hotel and you've never like hung out, you're not like dating or something, I'm sorry, but he's just porking you. Like, he just wants some pussy. Like, if a guy did that to me, we've never met, like, he says, okay, let's go get a hotel room, that makes me feel like I'm being a hoe. Like, I'm a hoe. If I was in her position. But for some reason, she feels like, oh, I'm just, we need to be in dating and this and that. He lives in Vegas, he had a hotel for you to be alone. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would feel like a hoe. If you don't understand the implications, it's a skill issue. I mean, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. She belayed a banana, Eve slurping glorping. She believed.
If he was in a relationship, or like when his last relationship was, and if he sleeps around, and he told me no, and 3 years ago.
Okay, so she's just contradicting herself now. I'm gonna try and retell this story how I understand it. So at the start, she was trying to say like, no, I didn't want to be in a hotel room with him alone. I'm just here to watch the movie. Oh, I'll pay you back for the hotel. She really trying to sell it like she wasn't interested. Okay. But now here, closer to the end of the video, we got 3 minutes left. She's saying, I don't fuck people. I'm not dating. I feel so backstabbed that he lied to me about not sleeping around. I feel betrayed that he was secretly in a relationship. Chat, she's talking about how she's feeling backstabbed and betrayed because she only has sex with people she's dating. She felt betrayed that he lied about sleeping around. Like, do you get what I'm putting down? Do you get it yet? She felt betrayed that he wasn't interested in a relationship with her. She had sex with him thinking they were gonna be exclusive. So let me ask you then, why the fuck did you try and portray things as, oh, I'm just here to watch a movie at the start of this video, if in reality you wanted to like date this guy this whole time? Like, this looks awful. This looks fucking awful, man. Like, holy shit, what are you doing?
And after that, I went on about my date. And then I ended up running into someone I'm very close with, and they offered me to stay in their hotel room because I didn't feel comfortable sleeping in mine. So I ended up sleeping at my friend's hotel room for the next 2 nights. And you guys can even see on Twitter, if you guys look at my Evo outfits, the first outfit is in a very different hotel room than the other 2, and that's because I ended up moving to another hotel.
Wait, I thought you only went and stayed in Saikuno's hotel room because you had no other options and everything was too expensive. You're telling me this whole time you had a friend in Las Vegas with a hotel room that you could have stayed at? Wow, that's crazy, man. Oh, it just happens to the best of us, Chad. She just slipped and fell into his hotel room and onto his dick. She was just bouncing on it. She just forgot about her friend she could have stayed with. Yeah, totally. I totally get it, Chad. I totally get it. I don't get it.
The first one is in the one that I'm with Saikuno. And I ended up sleeping in the hotel that me and Saikuno had on the last night because he ended up checking out early and sleeping at his house.
Yeah, no fucking shit, Sherlock. Dude, like I said at the start, if a guy who lives in the city, I'm assuming Vegas is a big city, but like it wouldn't take that long to get to his house, right? If a guy who lives in the city you're going to says he has a hotel room with one spot open just for you, it's cause he wants to pork you. He wants to smash your hole. She's playing dumb, like she didn't know that was the case. What? She's acting like she's been in relationships before. This is so fucking crazy to me. Like, how? I can't believe she put this video online. She put her L on blast online.
So that was the only time I saw him.
Oh my god.
We ran into each other a couple of more times at Evo, but we didn't really say anything, and he didn't really want to talk about what happened. And then I struggled with this for a while, and I had someone in my life be there for me and kind of try to help me through this. And my dumbass tried talking about it with Saikuno later, trying to like understand what happened because it's not something I'm used to.
You had a one night stand, and directly after he nutted in you, you told him you only fuck people you're dating. What happened is he got what he wanted and then noped the fuck out because you didn't get the memo that this isn't a long-term thing. He's a fuckboy. He saw you're hot. He got worked up, and then he nutted and he's done. Now, if you want to tell us he led you on or something, then maybe he like insinuated you would start dating. He still wouldn't have really done anything illegal, but I might feel a little bit bad for you. But if that's the case, just show us your chat logs, bro. There's a reason you're not showing them, and I can promise you it's because it makes her look bad.
And he pretty much beat around the bush the whole time. And then he would say things like, "Oh, I'm confused. I just wanted to know what you felt about that." And I said, "No, I want to know what you felt about this, because I already told you
Lord.
how I felt." And yeah, he said he was sorry that he made me. He was sorry that he gave me that impression, and that he would want to reconcile. And me being the dumbass I am, I still wanted to be friends with him for some reason.
Because he's a rich and famous streamer with clout, and you thought there was a chance he'd date you. That's why. And then you realized that you're just a side piece. Bro, I can't. Nah, that's crazy.
So I did, and that's why we still played games. And then I ended up seeing him at TwitchCon at the Riot Party, and we actually talked in person for the first time since. And he actually brought that part up and said, like, he was sorry and stuff, and that he was sorry for giving me the impression. So I really thought he
didn't give an impression. Oh my god. Oh Lord.
You know,
Lord have mercy, bro.
Honestly sorry, and I accepted it, and I thought I was the only one, because I literally straight up asked him if he sleeps around, and he said no. So
but he booked a hotel room and fucked you, and you gave him a blowy, and then you porked him.
Sorry,
dude. What does Cloud do to a motherfucker? I can't stand people like this. And then they try to morally grandstand and be like, I would never sleep with people I don't date. But you did. Like, what?
I thought I was the only one. Did I think we were going to be in a relationship? No.
And then why did you say that?
I knew how much older he was than me. And
oh my god, not this shit again.
And I was like, why would he want to be in a relationship with someone much younger? So I didn't really think that, it was going to go anywhere.
Lord.
So,
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I just said, I think it's fine. Like, we'll just reconcile as friends. And that's that. And then
so, she made a 12-minute long video, 12.5-minute long video, detailing how she had sex with Sykkuno completely consensually from both parties, and she's mad because he sleeps with other girls and lied about it. Even though they're not exclusive. And she apparently definitely didn't want to be exclusive. That's what she said at the end. She's like, I knew what I was getting into. I knew we would never be in a relationship. Okay. It's such rat behavior. This is exactly why men have trust issues. This behavior is exactly what turns men into incels. I know people are gonna throw around the word like, oh, incels and stuff. Like, it unironically is, though. She basically is saying, I only have sex with people I'm dating, and we just had sex, but I don't want to date you at all, and that's your fault. Like, huh? Okay, what? What are you mad about then? Like, yes, Sykkuno is a fuckboy. Absolutely, 100%. We've established this in the last 2 days. I totally agree. He cheated on his girlfriend. Scumbag behavior. That is really scummy, but it's not the same as being a fucking rapist. It's not. Everything in this story is 100% consensual, even down to the nut when he was about to blast her. He's like, sweetie pie. I know this is not what he said, but sweetie pie, can I please nut on you? And she's like, okay. Bro, I can't with these people, man. This is so clout chasey. Yeah, down to the nut. Yeah, down to the wire. What a nice guy. He's like, can I please nut? Milady, may I please nut on you? Sweetie, can I splooge? Yes, exactly. What is this? Oh, this is a quote. Nice. Nah, haha. Okay. Okay. This is a perfect example of why you should avoid putting yourself in situations that could turn sexual if you're not confident in your ability to set clear boundaries and say no when needed. Trying to rewrite history and frame this as some kind of assault is completely disingenuous. Stuff like this is exactly why actual victims of sexual assault don't get taken seriously. Too many of these allegations, in brackets, turn out to be nothing burgers and that poison the well for real stories. Regretting sex with someone or thinking I said yes but in my head I meant no is not sexual assault. It's being mad at yourself for not verbalizing your boundaries and saying yes to things you were uncomfortable with even when you had every chance to speak up. You literally admitted in this video to giving a verbal consent to him, hanging on to it, and only coming out with this story because she claims to feel blindsided by him having a girlfriend makes this come across like a scorned side piece looking for payback. This wasn't assault whatsoever. It was consensual sex between adults followed by regret and retroactive farming. Take responsibility for your choices instead of playing victim. Took the words right out of my mouth. Took the words right out of my fucking mouth. Scorn side piece is actually a really good description. Oh shit, we got another one. Tenpo! A gamer. Okay, some streamer. Not surprised this is happening. Again. I live together with Leah, her sister. Oh, this chick's sister? Okay. And a few other creators back in 2024. At some point, her ex, who was a bigger creator, broke up with her. Ooh. Her ex was financially supporting her. Everything was paid for. She wasn't streaming. Wasn't working, just staying in bed most days. After their breakup, she came to me for help and advice. I spent hours talking to her, losing sleep trying to support her, telling her to focus on herself, build her own stability, love herself first, and not center her whole life around her ex. It's hard because she's freaking relying on him financially. That's crazy. I wanted to help someone who I thought was a friend. She didn't take any of that advice. Instead, she actively did the opposite, putting all her energy into trying to get back at him by any means necessary. She spent more money on a makeover and would even dress up in a certain way when we went to the gym together. She was desperate. Bro is actually cleaning out the laundry right now. When that didn't work, instead of taking accountability for her own choices, all the blame got pushed onto me by the end of our lease somehow, the person who was trying to help them. Both her and her sister turned into something it wasn't, and would even start spreading false rumors about everyone involved with their messy breakup that year. This would bleed into 2025. Now I'm watching a very similar situation unfold, and once again it involves a big creator. Same pattern, same outcome, no accountability. At some point, actions have fucking consequences. Oh my god. Oh my god. He fucking cooked her ass. Her are a bunch of fucking clout chasing hoes. It's not even like actions have consequences. It's just that she's a retarded girl that fucked him first and asked questions later. Like, holy shit, man. If you want a relationship and then maybe take things slow and don't agree to like go to a hotel room alone with a man while knowing he lives in that city and doesn't need a hotel for anything but privacy to fuck your brains out. Show your fucking chat logs, bitch. Let's see how flirtatious you were being in your DMs. Because I would bet my life that you were flirting and insinuating and you wanted to do more than just watch a movie. The fact that you have no shred of evidence other than what you're saying is a dead giveaway to me. Like, if she showed screenshots, I'd be, like, a little bit more inclined to fucking believe stuff. Oh my god, this bitch is crazy, and he fucked crazy bitches. Nah, it's insane, insane to post this online forever. Don't stick your dick in crazy. Yeah, but he got his dick wet. I mean, I can't blame it, dude. Guys just want to pork. Yeah, we can share a bed. We're just like, come into my hotel room. Oh my god. Shit be grippy. Man, that's wild. It's on Sykkuno, he fucked crazy girls. No, it absolutely is, but like, I mean, coming out and saying this like it's gonna be a W for you, and you're not doing this to chase for clout, and you're such a victim, like, god damn. The only thing you're a victim of is being used because you a hoe. That's all I'm saying. Like, you're a hole. Crazy. Don't forget, while all this exploding, Sykkuno has moved on to other side pieces. Yeah, they went all a piece of his ass because he's popular. He's got a lot of followers. Everybody knows who Sykkuno is if you're on Twitch. Yeah, like, yeah, there's a Twitter video of him literally talking to a chick out somewhere in Vegas right now. Yep. Hell hath no fury than a hoe with regrets. Yeah, he's on a date right now. Nope. Crazy. One of those orgies you hear at the cons? Yeah. How long ago was the Evo? Like last year? Crazy stuff. Ah, bananas. Sucking on his meat and then eating a banana is crazy. I wonder if he'll speak about this or not. I think the correct move is for him to just like go date these hoes and maybe not stream for a while. Yeah, like I think he just doesn't say nothing.
Oh yeah.